What's up, everybody? Moto6 Andy here. And if the title seems misleading, it's not. It's actually is what it is. It's not a clickbait. It's not this is not just to get views or anything like that. This is actually me being Brandon instead of Moto6 Andy today. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about, so let's go ahead and get to it, even though this is not the easiest thing to talk about right now. So let's begin. As you guys know, I've been motovlogging for about maybe 4 or 5 months now, and it's probably been one of the best experiences I have ever had, with you guys being there for me and being a part of the vlog. Make sure no traffic's coming, right turn, make it, try to survive. I just want to start off by saying, as I said before plenty of times, that motovlogging is not easy at all, and it takes a lot of stress on the body, but it also takes a lot of stress in a relationship. And some of you have preferred my girlfriend as Miss Moto6, but Miss Moto6, or my girlfriend Ashley, she and I have been having a very hard time trying to balance out and correspond the motovlogging life and our regular life. And it sounds crazy, you know. Everyone is like, oh, 13,000 subscribers, you're a rookie, and you think just because you have 13,000 subscribers, you think your YouTube channel is like extremely popular, and it takes like so much stress and stuff on the body. Look, this is the God honest truth. It has nothing to do with the subscribers. It has nothing to do with being the first motovlogger in South Carolina. It has nothing to do with any of that type of stuff at all. I'm literally going through a crisis with my girlfriend, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys exactly what happened. So I'm gonna put this out there, and it's just one of those things that, you know, I might actually have to quit YouTube because of it, or either somehow end up changing the content of my channel. But with how things are going, I'm just not sure, guys. I might just actually have to quit my YouTube channel, considering the options and stuff that's going on right now. So let me tell you guys exactly what happened. Unfortunately, I was basically doing a vlog in Folly Beach, and as you guys know, I troll like a whole bunch of hot girls, and my girlfriend, she gets very, very insecure about certain stuff with the channel, and she didn't really trust me much with the hot girls. Like, I could have easily, you know, got at girls' numbers, or, you know, took girls to a hotel room and, you know, have sexual intercourses with these women. But I told her countless of times, you know, that I love her and only her, and that there's no one else who I'd rather be with but her. Like, the trolling hot girls thing is it's all just for fun, you know. It's just a hobby. It's just my YouTube channel. It's just for me to make a living and able to entertain you guys. And it took her some time to come around to that, and she finally accepted the fact that, you know, it's just for YouTube. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing actually there, or no feelings actually between me and these other women that I troll in my vlogs. So when we went to Folly, and I'm sure you guys already saw that vlog already, the previous vlog before this one, the girl in the pink bikini, that's basically my sister-in-law. That's Lauren. And what happened was, Lauren wanted to be a part of the vlog, and it was completely fine with me, because it was a family vacation. It was considered more of a life vlog, really, instead of an actual moto vlog. And what ended up happening was, me and Lauren was coming up with an idea to basically have Lauren as the thumbnail. So what what ended up happening was I told Lauren she could be the thumbnail. Can't be something crazy and wild, but it can be something pretty cool. And we was thinking about doing like a clickbait where she is where she's tanning. And I told Ashley about it. Ashley said no, she didn't feel right about it because, you know, it is her sister and it is considered like my future sister-in-law, so it just wouldn't feel right if we would have did that. So I was like, no, I'm not going to, you know, put Lauren laying down tanning with her ass cheeks hanging out. It just wouldn't look right, you know, because I mean, hey, I am her future brother-in-law, so it wouldn't look right if I, you know, if I did something like that. So we just did something a little bit different. I'm going to post a picture of the thumbnails of what it was supposed to be. I'm going to show y'all guys what we were planning on doing, and you guys will see for yourselves what I'm talking about, because I was actually going to do a different thumbnail than the one that y'all guys see on that video. I'm post a picture of it right now so y'all guys can take a look at it. As you can see right there, you know, the picture looks innocent. You know, it's just Lauren sitting down, making a little sandcastle, you know, with the bucket. And I put on there, I said, if y'all look at both of the images, it says she likes it dirty, and the other one says hot and wet. Now, a lot of you guys don't really know how YouTube works. Some of you do. If y'all guys know how YouTube works, or if you're a motovlogger, if y'all guys know what clickbait is, please put down in the description exactly what clickbait is in your own opinion, or the actual YouTube definition of a clickbait. And that's what me and Lauren were basically going for, you know. And turned out Ashley didn't really like it because she didn't like the fact that I actually edited a picture, and she and I had a big huge argument, and it was about her and I breaking up and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So it wasn't really good. It wasn't healthy for the relationship. And right now me and Ashley are on pretty thin ice, considering that she didn't like the fact that Lauren was going to be the thumbnail for that video. And it's just one of those things, guys. You know, it's like, it's either your YouTube channel or your girlfriend. And me and Ashley have been together for nearly almost 5 years. And it's been, you know, we've been on and off for like 5 years. And she's like one of the main persons in my life that is most important, because there was a lot of stuff involving her where I probably wouldn't have been where I am right now if it really wasn't for her, because she was my motivation and my dedication to keep moving forward to do the things that I do. And because of her, it's just, you know, it's just kind of hard to go through something like this. And this is not the first and only time, you know, me and Ashley have had, you know, these things. Like I said, she's not been on and off for like 5 years, but it's the fact that YouTube is now playing a part or a factor in the issues that she and I go through. And that's just something I don't really want to jeopardize. I don't want to jeopardize my relationship with her, my love for her. And y'all guys know from the start, if y'all guys go back and look at that previous vlog, I'll throw up a clip in here somewhere where I said, I basically said that, you know, these girls that I troll, I don't do anything wrong at all with these girls. I try not to get their numbers. I try not to do any of that type of stuff, because it just wouldn't be right. It would be wrong if I were to flirt with these girls or do something like that. And personally, I have a girlfriend. A lot of you guys have been wondering. Yes, I do have a girlfriend. Her name is Ashley. If y'all guys go back at look at my very first vlog I posted. I might even throw a clip up in here somewhere. But I have a girlfriend. Her name is Ashley. She has a daughter, which is my stepdaughter. And Ashley was in one of my very first vlogs when I made my first debut as a motovlogger. Oh, by the way, Ashley is quitting today.
Yeah, she didn't wear a helmet or anything. So this is just a recommendation. Always wear a helmet, guys.
And a lot of y'all have been wondering, like, well, damn, Moto 6 Andy, why do you go on campus and, you know, flirt with these girls and troll these girls and, you know, and you know, basically just have all these girls in your vlogs? Wouldn't that be, you know, kind of upset or disrespectful to your girlfriend? Well, I just want to explain something. My girlfriend is completely fine with me doing, I had a car behind me, so I have to move. My girl is completely fine with me doing moto vlogs. And she is completely fine with me basically trolling hot girls on the vlogs, as long as I'm not getting their number or, you know, sleeping around with these girls. She's completely fine, okay? Just throwing this out there, she and I are planning on getting engaged and even having children. So the last thing on my mind is, you know, cheating or trying to get a girl's number to sleep around with her. You know, the content is strictly for fun and entertainment purposes. That's it. It's just to entertain you guys and to keep you guys laughing and to keep you guys interested in stuff. So it's not about me, you know, just picking up hot girls. A lot of you guys been commenting on it like, man, why you didn't get her number, man? Like, I would have smashed that. I would have took her to a room or something like that. Well, a lot of you guys didn't know I actually had a girlfriend. So in the meantime, if y'all guys watch the channel, go back to my very first vlogs. Go back and watch those, and you'll see there's Ashley in them. You'll see my best friend, one of my best friends, Michael. You'll see Ryan in there. You'll see Wall and Marvin and Levi. You'll see a whole bunch of guys in the vlogs. So you'll see a lot of my content from back from when I very first started motovlogging. So I just thought I'd throw that out there and let y'all guys go take a look at that. And but yeah, that's the reason why, guys, I don't really get any girls' numbers or really flirt with them or anything like that too heavily, because I know my girlfriend is watching and I do respect her, and I'm not going to do anything that is against her wishes. You know, that's why I always ask her permission before I do anything in these vlogs, because I don't really want her to be upset at me. There has been a couple of times, you know, where she has gotten upset at me at a couple of things that I have done basically in these vlogs. So she, you know, she and I have like little conversations and, you know, basically tell me like, okay, this does not need to be in the vlog. I do not like this at all. I do not like how you come across this girl. She'll tell me, you know, like certain stuff. And she knows that, you know, I take motovlogging very seriously, and I do plan on making this out like of a career later on in the future, and probably making a living off this later on in the future. You know, you may never know what God has in store for you. So, I don't plan on doing anything crazy like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
And so, you know, I kind of just like stopped trolling hot girls for a little minute, because everyone thought like, oh, you know, it's kind of disrespectful how I'm trolling hot girls when I have a girlfriend. Well, you got to think about it. If you look at the club, I think the club said in one of his videos a while back, if I can find the video or the clip, I'll throw it up. But he said that, you know, he had a fiance, I think he has a fiance or a wife, and, you know, it kind of gets a little hard for her sometimes. But he said that, you know, as long as they both agree that they don't have any communications with girls, or he's having contact with girls and stuff outside of work, everything would have been just fine. And, you know, there are a lot of motovloggers, and there are a lot of vloggers on YouTube who have, you know, wives and children and you know, and all that type of stuff, and they troll girls, you know, for a living on their channel, or they, you know, they flirt with girls on their channel, but it's nothing, they mean nothing by it. You know, it's just they're entertaining you guys to keep you guys entertained, so they can keep their channel going, because it is their life. I wouldn't say their lifestyle, but it is their career, their YouTube career. So that's basically what they're doing with that. And it just feels kind of crazy that I'm going through this right now, because I wasn't really expecting YouTube to play a negative role in my relationship. So even with Do It With Dan, you know, he'll tell you, you know, I don't know exactly what was going on between him and his girlfriend, but even he said, you know, YouTube had some factors in effect on his relationship. So you know, it's not just me, it's a lot of people, and it's just really hard, guys, to deal with this, and I just really don't know what to do at this point. To make a long story short, basically I went to Folly Beach with Ashley for my birthday. It was actually like a birthday event for me, and it was like a family trip, and we were all basically having a good time. And Lauren wanted to be a part of the thumbnail, and getting Lauren's consent was the reason why I made an edit. And as you guys can see, those pictures are completely harmless. You know, there's nothing wrong with that thumbnail at all. Now I can see if my sister-in-law was in a thong bikini and she had her ass cheeks hanging out and I'm there doing it, then yeah, it would probably be a little disrespectful. But she's just sitting down making a sandcastle, not really doing anything. You know, she's just sitting there. It's just gotten to the point where Ashley just didn't really like it. She did not like the fact that Lauren was the thumbnail, and it was the idea of the caption or the title that was on the thumbnail. And she basically said that the title of those thumbnails were completely uncalled for. Was completely uncalled for simply because the way the thumbnails, let me try to get over real quick. Basically the way the thumbnail was set up was, it was supposed to be a clickbait. And like I said, if you're a YouTuber, if you're watching this, if you know what a clickbait is, please give a thorough definition of exactly what a clickbait is, because I'm trying to tell y'all guys exactly what a clickbait is now. A clickbait is basically a thumbnail that you post up that is relevant to the vlog, but it's not exactly what the vlog is about. So for example, as you guys can see with the picture I had, you know, she likes it dirty. Now in that title, when you look at the picture, you see my sister-in-law. She's sitting down in the sand. She's making a sand castle, and you know, sand is dirty. Sand is coarse and rough and dirty. So that's why I put that in there, to make it seem like it was something different or something more, but it wasn't exactly what you thought it was. You see what I'm saying? And it's not exactly like that. You know, it's nothing perverted. It's nothing, you know, it's almost like sexual humor. You know, that's all what that was. But it wasn't really dealing within that realm of sexual humor, because when you look at the vlog, it's just Lauren sitting down throwing up the peace sign, and that's it. You know, it's nothing bad. It's not like I was zooming in on her body parts, you know, or something like that. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't like she was twerking on camera, you know, in her bikini. She wasn't doing any of that. You know, she was just simply sitting down, making a sandcastle, throwing up a peace sign. That's it. And Ashley didn't like that at all, and she thought it was very disrespectful for me to edit a thumbnail like that. And that's what basically caused the issues with my YouTube channel, and why I may have to consider quitting my YouTube channel, because it's getting to the point where just trolling hot girls, or just almost anything that I do now with my YouTube channel, can cause so many issues. And I'm not trying to lose my relationship over that. And if you look at the other picture, it says hot and wet. Like I said before, you know, the hot and wet has nothing to do with the actual vlog. But when you think about it, you know, you go to the beach, and I mean, what happens? You know, it's hot and you get wet. You jump in the water, you jump in the pool, you're getting wet. But my viewers, you know, or you guys, or whoever, you guys would look at it, and you guys would say, oh, well, she is hot, and is she wet? Like, is she sexually wet? You know, that's what y'all guys are thinking, you know, but it has nothing to do with it like that. But when you look at the vlog, it also has nothing to do with it, but it is relevant to what's going on in the vlog. You see what I'm saying? If that makes any sense at all. And you know, that's basically all I was doing. You know, I was trying to get more views and trying to do things the right way. And you know, if you guys look at my other thumbnails, those are what you would call probably, considered disrespectful to me and Ashley's relationship. And CC's Pizza is officially open, y'all. Look at this. They are freaking packed. Holy smokes, full house. And when you look at my other thumbnails, you'll see that, you know, it looks like as if, it looks almost as if like, oh, well, you know, that's totally completely disrespectful. You know, especially my most popular video, my most popular vlog, where I have can you suck on it? You know, that thumbnail on it, and it's the girl on there with her mouth wide open, and it says, can I suck on it? Y'all guys clicked the heck out of that video. Do y'all guys remember that? Y'all guys remember that? It's over 700,000 views. That's crazy. That's almost close to 1 million. That is crazy. So, you know, you know, that's basically what I was trying to do with my other vlogs. I was just trying to get that, you know, that clickbait in there, or that thumbnail to get y'all guys to really watch the video. That's all. You know, and I haven't done really a lot of crazy clickbaits like that, you know, and it's just when I finally do something like this, I get chewed out for it. You know, and it sucks because, you know, one day everything seems fine, everything seems like it's okay, and then eventually, you know, things just go sour over just one little small thing. Was it really disrespectful that I made a thumbnail like that? Is it really disrespectful that I troll hot girls, you know, on my YouTube channel? I mean, Kleb, I think he has like a fiance or a wife. And, you know, he trolls girls every now and then. You know, sometimes it's a little flirty, sometimes it's not. Then you have Dan. You know, Dan had his girlfriend issues, or his relationship issues. You know, it wasn't relating to trolling hot girls, but it was just the fact of him being a motovlogger and the hard work that he had to do. So it's just a lot of stuff, guys. And I mean, it's not like, personally, for the people who actually know me, y'all guys know I'm not a bad guy. Y'all guys know I am a very loyal person, and that I do love my girlfriend dearly. And she's, like I said, she's just one of those very important persons in my life. So I wouldn't really want to do anything to hurt her, you know? So I want y'all guys to tell me, what should I do in this moment? Should I change up the content, do something differently? Will y'all guys unsubscribe if I don't troll a lot of hot girls? Would y'all guys prefer more motorcycle content instead of hot girl content? Or would y'all guys prefer, you know, me just quitting my YouTube channel altogether and just give up this whole gig and, you know, just let things be? So I want y'all guys to tell me, what should I do from this point out? Because right now I'm a little lost, and I need my love and support and help from my fans and subscribers. I want y'all guys to tell me, you know, what can I do, and what should I do? Because it's getting to the point now where a lot of my fans and subscribers are even some of my fans and subscribers are trying to get in the relationship between me and Ashley. I actually had a subscriber or a fan send a friend request to my girlfriend, and my girlfriend, I guess she didn't know, and she accepted the friend request. The guy was actually kind of eyeballing her up and down at the meetup, and I kind of picked up on it, and then all of a sudden he sends her a friend request, and she's friends with him now on Facebook. So I found that kind of sketch, real sketch. But yeah, I mean, it's just a whole bunch of crazy shit that's going on, guys. But let me know, what can I do? But if anything, this will probably be the last time y'all guys will see Moto 6 Sandy on YouTube. So if push comes to shove, this is the last moto vlog, and I just want to say thank you guys for everything that y'all have done. I love all of you. Fist bumps and hugs and high fives and everything else that I can give to you guys, man. I mean, y'all guys have really been a great fan base, and I guess this is going to be the end of my YouTube channel. I mean, the YouTube channel will still be up if y'all guys still want to watch videos. That's fine, but I'm probably not going to post anymore or anything like that. So I just want to say thank you, really thank you for being there for me. And if anything does change or whatever, I'll make sure I do an update. I'll do a different post, or I might even post a motovlog so you guys can see exactly what's going on. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for making my life very interesting, and giving me all the love and the support. And I guess that's it. Guys, take care, ride safe, be safe, and stay humble. And thanks for watching this Moto 6 motovlog, because Moto 6 Andy made you do it. Yeah, guys, be safe. When she didn't really trust me much with the hot girls, like I could have easily, you know, got at girls' numbers, or, you know, took girls to a hotel room and, you know, have sexual intercourses with these women. But I told her countless of times, you know, that I love her and only her, and that there's no one else who I'd rather be with but her. Like the trolling hot girls thing is just, it's all just for fun, you know. It's just a hobby. It's just my YouTube channel. It's just for me to make a living and able to entertain you guys. And it took her some time to come around to that, and she finally accepted the fact that, you know, it's just for YouTube. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing actually there, or no feelings actually between me and these other women that I troll in my vlogs. So when we went to Folly, and I'm sure you guys already done saw that vlog already, the previous vlog before this one, the girl in the pink bikini, that's basically my sister-in-law. That's Lauren. And what happened was, Lauren wanted to be a part of the vlog, and it was completely fine with me, because it was a family vacation. It was considered more of a life vlog, really, instead of an actual moto vlog. And what ended up happening was, me and Lauren was coming up with an idea to basically have Lauren as the thumbnail. So what ended up happening was, I told Lauren she could be the sitting down, making a little sandcastle, you know, with the bucket. And I put on there, I said, if y'all look at both of the images, it says she likes it dirty, and the other one says hot and wet. Now, a lot of you guys don't really know how YouTube works. Some of you do. If y'all guys know how YouTube works, or if you're a motovlogger, if y'all guys know what clickbait is, please put down in the description exactly what clickbait is in your own opinion, or the actual YouTube definition of a clickbait. And that's what me and Lauren were basically going for, you know. And turned out Ashley didn't really like it, because she didn't like the fact that I actually edited the picture, and she and I had a big huge argument, and it was about her and I breaking up and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So it wasn't really good. It wasn't healthy for the relationship. And right now me and Ashley are on pretty thin ice, considering that she didn't like the fact that Lauren was going to be the thumbnail for that video. And it's just one of those things, guys, you know. It's like, it's either your YouTube channel or your girlfriend. And me and Ashley have been together for nearly almost 5 years. And it's been, you know, we've been on and off for like 5 years. And she's like one of the main persons in my life that is most important, because there was a lot of stuff involving her where I probably wouldn't have been where I am right now if it really wasn't for her, because she was my motivation and my thumbnail. Can't be something crazy and wild, but it can be something pretty cool. And we was thinking about doing like a clickbait where she is where she's tanning. And I told Ashley about it. Ashley said no, she didn't feel right about it, because, you know, it is her sister, and it is considered like my future sister-in-law, so it just wouldn't feel right if we would have did that. So I was like, no, I'm not going to, you know, put Lauren laying down tanning with her ass cheeks hanging out, it just wouldn't look right, you know, because I mean, hey, I am her future brother-in-law, so it wouldn't look right if I did something like that. So we just did something a little bit different. I'm going to post a picture of the thumbnails of what it was supposed to be. I'm going to show y'all guys what we were planning on doing, and you guys will see for yourselves what I'm talking about, because I was actually going to do a different thumbnail than the one that y'all guys see on that video. I'm gonna post a picture of it right now so y'all guys can take a look at it. As you can see right there, you know, the picture looks innocent. You know, it's just Lauren. What's up, everybody? Moto 6 Sandy here. And if the title seems misleading, it's not. It's actually is what it is. It's not a clickbait. It's not. This is not just to get views or anything like that. This is actually me being Brandon instead of Moto 6 Sandy today. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about, so let's go ahead and get to it, even though this is not the easiest thing to talk about right now. So let's begin. As you guys know, I've been moto vlogging for about maybe 4 or 5 months now, and it's probably been one of the best experiences I have ever had, with you guys being there for me and being a part of the vlog. Make sure no traffic's coming, right turn, make it, try to survive. I just want to start off by saying, as I said before plenty of times, that motovlogging is not easy at all, and it takes a lot of stress on the body, but it also takes a lot of stress in a relationship. And some of you have preferred my girlfriend as Miss Moto 6, but Miss Moto 6, or my girlfriend Ashley, she and I have been having a very hard time trying to balance out and correspond the motovlogging life and our regular life. And it sounds crazy, you know, everyone is like, oh, 13,000 subscribers, you're a rookie, and you think just because you have 13,000 subscribers, you think your YouTube channel is like extremely popular, and it takes like so much stress and stuff on the body. Look, this is the God honest truth. It has nothing to do with the subscribers. It has nothing to do with being the first motovlogger in South Carolina. It has nothing to do with any of that type of stuff at all. I'm literally going through a crisis with my girlfriend, and I'm gonna tell y'all guys exactly what happened, so I'm gonna put this out there. And it's just one of those things that, you know, I might actually have to quit YouTube because of it, or either somehow end up changing the content of my channel. But with how things are going, I'm just not sure, guys. I might just actually have to quit my YouTube channel, considering the options and stuff that's going on right now. So let me tell you guys exactly what happened. Unfortunately, I was basically doing a vlog in Folly Beach, and as you guys know, I troll like a whole bunch of hot girls, and my girlfriend, she gets very, very insecure about certain stuff with the channel.